Good day, citizens of CloudBank. Purple Mentat here, bringing you episode 2 of my Transistor Let's Play. Let's get right into it.
Poor bike. Just 10 more blocks to the set.
Last time, we learned that Transistor and Red are on the run from the process and the Camerata. But rather than run away and bail from the city the way she could have, Red made the choice to run towards danger and find out exactly what's going on.
You always ride that fast?
When I can. So, let's go find the Camerata, see about getting Red's voice back, and discover what the process is doing to the city.
They beat us here.
Of course they did. They're the bad guys. New, more dangerous creeps. It says protected, but they're protected only when they're inside of these blocks, so I can... Wow, that was a lot further than I wanted to travel. I can easily travel to the other side and get a big ol' attack in that will take out that creep.
Maybe not.
Having the backstab
Stronger
bonus.
than the last ones.
Very nice. Okay. Crash. Backstab. And let's start spreading some AoE love to take out the other little process guys.
Good stuff.
One of my favorite uses of
They were
Spark
waiting. Thought we'd make good time too.
is to clean out the remaining little floaty cell-looking guys, who you haven't learned the name of yet.
Terminal's still up.
Okay.
Must be starving.
This does not seem like the time to order food. Well, hello. So, these guys, weeds, are immobile but will repair damaged processes. Gotta be a little careful about them. So, they are absolutely worth taking out. Early, if possible. And as long as that guy's behind that little wall, he can't hurt me. So I'm just gonna blast him down with Breach. Ow. Oh, so to show you...
You still hear me?
When that bar runs out, you don't die. It sucks, and I'm going to show you how it goes now, when I'm not in danger of actually losing. But instead, one of your functions is temporarily locked. But that only happens if you don't have a full bar worth of turn. It activates automatically when your life hits critical.
You're still here, you're okay.
So as you can see, I now have
Door's open.
temporarily lost access to Breach. You know what? If I'm gonna pay the price anyway,
Sea monster's really the only choice here.
send me a nice seafood flatbread.
Just have to get back to your place before it gets cold.
Huh, what's a sword know about food and eating it while it's hot? So, these functions are not permanently lost. It will come back to me once I interact
Not a
with
soul. Hardly recognize this place without the foot traffic.
enough access points.
Fertile ground.
Makes you wonder what they're talking about with the fertile ground bit. Though, these little things do look a bit like the process. May as well
Never seen
clean it
Gold
out.
Walk cleared out.
Now,
Those better not grow back.
one of the fun bits of
Wait,
the game.
want to check the channel back there?
If I go to the access point, well, for one, it'll tell me that on Breach, I have one more access point before it gets repaired. But I can now inspect my functions, and I'll learn
You got on the Camerata shortlist. More than just a name to them now.
every function comes attached to a character. So every single one of your combat attacks is also a person you can learn about by using it in the 3 different places that a function can go. If I were to install Crash into an upgrade slot, I would be able to learn more about red. So I would like you guys to tell me in the comments if you would like me to show off all of the different functions and the characters on screen and give you a chance to stay up with the story, or if I should just focus on progressing the storyline and using them for what they can do as in-combat attacks. Now, I can also get details. Tells me it does 50 damage, stuns for 2.1 seconds, and costs 20 turn planning. And I can also see what it uses most of the time as an upgrade. If I click the Upgrades tab, I can see what installing each one of my other skills into Crash will do. For example, if I install Mask, Crash will do more backstab damage. If I install Spark, Crash will turn into a short-range cone attack. Very useful. And that's true for any of them. If I inspect Mask,
Shawsburg was out of control. Thought the admins put him away.
I get information on this guy. I can see the details of what Mask does. 6.3 seconds with double damage on coming out of stealth. Very useful. And I can see what the upgrades do. For example, if I install Breach, Mask will stay in effect for twice the duration, giving me 12.6 seconds of stealth. Let's actually show you what Mask can do when it's in an active slot. You get your 6.3 seconds of stealth and a 10-second recharge. Using any other skill cancels the stealth and starts the recharge. So let's go check out Goldwalk channel.
No queue to get in. That's a first. This can't be the channel.
Usually a very busy place. Alright, so we're going to take out some of these worms and packets. First things first. Whoa, hello, buddy. So if I use stealth, he forgets where I am. He has no idea what's going on. Which is great, because then I can get a good smack in on him. Backstab plus unmasked for 150 damage. And then continue crashing for more backstab damage. However, each crash is doing 75. You don't get to combo crash with itself.
Whoa, hey. Do your worst, pal.
Ow, ow, ow. Alright. Let's take out the rest of the weeds. I think that should... Nope, that's going to hit here. So, jaunt over, smack him. Jaunt back, crash him, go. That was starting to hurt. That should take him out. There we go. One jerk down. One cell collected. So these packets, that's interesting. Oh, they just caused an explosion. Okay. They don't show up too often. But now that I know what they do, they'll be useful later. Level 3 achieved. I can get Switch to make things become on my team, or I can get Load for more AoE goodness. So Switch was very useful when I was doing my research playthrough, but I would like to play with Load this time around, because that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm thinking that Breach plus Load will end up in something really nice. So let me show you how I would be showing you the various storylines from the functions. I would simply inspect.
You've reached the hopefully not permanent address of Mr. Nobody.
Let you hear what he has to say about it. Give you a few seconds here. Tell you pause if you want to read more. And that would be it. Now, Breach plus Load. Breach will deal damage in an area at the point of impact, but no longer penetrate. Well, that's actually kind of a shame. I don't think I like that. Breach plus Crash will stun and disrupt, exposing vulnerabilities. I wonder, does that mean if I put down... If I remove Crash, put in Breach, and then put in Crash, will it allow me to combo itself? We'll find out soon. Let's see what Load does.
They got that loudmouth Tenigan. Figured he retired.
you'll see that every character has an age, selections, and reasons cited for the selections. Alright, let's see what load can do. Load fires out those packets that I just saw, which is probably why I'm not used to using them. They will do a whole bunch of damage, but load costs a lot of turn to plan. Used as upgrades, crash forms packets that stun, breach form packets at long range, spark is lots of packets. So as you can see, very useful screen. I won't be showing all of the combinations. If you want to play through the game and find some of them out yourself, that's what's going to need to happen. But you will be seeing a number of them throughout the game. Going forward, I'll probably cut out my access point usage unless you guys want to see the storyline behind the characters involved. So, let me set up my loadout and I'll be back. Ultimately, I decided to drop load into Spark to make my AoE even more AoE. One more turn roll.
They're saying everyone up and left. Nothing to see here. Admin's just towing the line.
Typical government conspiracy storyline going on here.
Yeah, I'll say.
Got to be very careful about what you say on a moderated site like that. People detected.
Out of the
0.
channel in record time. 8 blocks off. Almost there.
Alright. Time to see what I can do with Spark. That is a big AoE. Awesome. Let's take out the worms real quick.
Dream's getting fixed.
Nope, not comboing with itself.
Now.
That's a shame. Alright, time to stealth. Take him out in one good hit. There we go. 300 damage. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so put a spark there, and I believe there was another guy down there that needs a spark. And then I'll jaunt on back, because I'm going to need to collect that cell. Ah, the sparks didn't quite take that guy out. That's okay.
Just passing through.
So I really like the crash plus breach combo. I'm going to set that back up real quick. Quick look at what you learn by using crash as an upgrade. If you need more time to read, make sure you pause. Alright, I set crash and breach back up, and I decided to put my stealth into my jaunt to give myself a split second of stealth when I do.
Get ready to get jumped. Or not.
Aw, I got
Let's
all
not
ready and
stick
everything
around.
too.
Wish we could just sit and watch the world go by.
Clearly he has something more than a friendship going with her.
Got some kind of cheerleader this time.
So the cheerleaders are where it's really useful to have the switch ability, because you can make them protect you instead of the enemy. Crash on backstab, now doing 75. That's right, I still have my AoE on Spark. The AoE, when it's in Crash, causes Crash to do more damage. There we go. One creep down, one cell collected. Cheerleaders next. Easy peasy. Ah, cut that out. Come over here, now. Not quite. Dang, he got out of the way. I almost feel bad for him, except the part where he's trying to kill me, so I don't. I'm not really sure that these things qualify as alive anyway.
I guess we're done here.
Then again, I mean, I'm pretty sure someone I know got sucked into a sword, so what constitutes alive? Always fun when a good cyberpunk storyline asks you these questions.
Hope you're wearing comfortable shoes.
10-block walk, remember?
Here we are.
Welcome to the empty set.
Deserted. Unless you count him.
Almost deserted. 84% processed. That can't be healthy.
Hi. Where'd everybody go? Well, we're gonna get you out of here. He says the process wiped him out. He's too far gone.
That's the most together and solid-looking body that we've gotten an ability from yet.
They know we're here.
I wonder what I got from him.
This way.
Hello, young lady. Upgraded. Double firepower. That's a problem. Is there any point in crashing? No. Out of range anyway. So we'll backstab, and we'll throw a couple of AoEs around because there's probably going to be... No, I don't want to hit the young lady with the breach. I want to hit the weed with the breach. Oh, there's a limited range on it. That's what the problem is. Okay.
Your turn. She brought help.
Yes, she did. That's okay, though. We're gonna go clear out these weeds along the edges and not use our turn time until we are forced to by the young lady up here. Those shadows that she leaves behind can easily be taken out with an AoE or any attack, really. Making good use of the fact that I'm only losing time when I'm only using time when I'm in turn. There we go. Get one good backstab in, because that's all you get with the young lady. Oh, but she was protected by the cheerleader, so it did nothing. Oh boy. There we go. Now I can get a good backstab in. And then I can kill that weed with breach. Actually, we're gonna jaunt there so that I can breach in the middle and hopefully tag them both. Nope, not quite. Even adding more AoE to my AoE has limits. So we'll drop Spark there and a breach on her. Call it a day.
Still kicking, huh?
It's a really fun fight, actually. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, turn. That's going to take out the young lady. But as we remember, she leaves a giant pile of enemies behind when she dies. Really clever fight.
Okay, get ready.
Alright, get as many of these cells as I can.
Good to go.
And get out of here. Ah, these are bad cells. Triple the attack speed. No problem. Okay, so it seems not everything leaves behind cells that respawn into themselves. Some of them leave behind these corrupted bad cells that explode and die when you kill them.
I think I know where everyone went.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, if he was 84% processed, and these are the process. What was that? Cyberpunk Zombie Apocalypse? Can do. Breach, Spark, Jaunt, Mask, Load. Oh, we didn't get anything new from that guy. That's ominous.
They left the lights on.
Alright, let's check out what's going on in the box office.
A terminal. What's the good word?
Facts reported, 4.
Hey, you made headlines.
Interesting.
Not a word about the Camerata. Trying to keep everyone calm.
Yeah, placate and
Maybe they'll
ignore.
post a correction.
Seems unlikely. Alright. Still more of this stuff up here. I guess that's processing the world instead of the people.
Yeah, let's keep looking.
Alright. Time to head up this way. Oh, hey, look. This is a fun little bit of world building, I noticed. Impressions, 38,752. 38,753. Back in Red's Theater. I'll walk down memory lane. It'd be really nice if she could sing.
Let's have a look downstairs. Gotta be a leader somewhere. Poll's a little out of date.
The date being 4/22/67. April 22nd, 2067? 3067? Who knows?
Facsimile's finally gonna catch a break. Yeah, if only.
Seems unlikely.
Let's get back to it.
I'm starting to understand why there's so many Transistor commentary-free Let's Plays out there. It's easy to let the narrator do the commentary for you.
When I first saw you up on that stage back there, it was like everyone loved you. Everyone except for them.
Them, huh? Let's learn who they are.
When you speak, I hear silence. Every word a defiance. I can hear, oh, I can hear. Think I'll go where it suits me. Moving now to the country with everyone, oh, everyone. Before we all become
What? Where? How? No. Hey. Red, where are you? Where are you? Don't be gone. Please don't be gone. I can't. I'm here. I'm over here.
Sometimes you're desperate.
Still here. Look, if she's hurt, I'll what? I'll what? I'll nothing. I'm stuck. I'm stuck inside. Am I inside that thing? Inside it. What is all this? There's nothing. Nothing. No. Wait. I'm okay. I think. I'm okay. I'm still here. So it could be worse. It could be worse.
Just in
Where
case.
is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where are you? You were there. You were right there. You and me both. We just... Come on. Just where'd you go? Where did you go?
In case.
Damn it. Hey. That you? Oh. Look at you. You're alive. Me, I'm not so sure. Could use your help. I know this looks bad. Just take your time. Hey, say something already. Say something, will you? Oh no. She's here. Look who it is.
Sybil raise. She was with those people in the cutscene, if you noticed. In case you weren't absolutely certain that the guy in the sword wasn't always in the sword, and that she's really not supposed to have the sword. So this is one of the creepiest fights I've ever been a part of.
Hello again, Sybil. You.
I love the music, though. Ow.
She must have felt that.
Only wanted to help? Who's we? Well, she was with those people in the cutscene. Gonna have to take out these weeds, stop her from being able to heal. Direct her into the, ow. Okay, so blast the weeds, get behind her, crash breach. Awesome.
Almost got her. She's patching up.
It's okay, she can do that while I go elsewhere. Need to run. Oops. Come back. I need you to not be doing that. That thing right there that you're doing right now, that's not cool. Nope, that doesn't work for me. You know what? That doesn't work for me either. That's not a backstab. But that is. And then we have, whoops, a nice explosion with the extra, and then more backstabs for an overkill. Oh no, I was shooting the worm instead of Sybil.
Just you and her now.
Okay. Did you take it? Clearly, there's something going on between these two.
Sybil. Round 3.
Take out that cheerleader. Stop it from respawning. And dodge Sybil's attacks.
Set.
Nope. Not quite able to get behind them from there. But I can from there. Nope. I need to target there to get them both. Oh dear.
Now then.
Trying to avoid losing any functions. She must be talking about the transistor. What else could she mean? Now. There we go. I would wait for you? What kind of obsessive freak was she? Odd that it keeps saying out of range. Ow! Right through the wall. Okay, gotta be careful with that. There we go. Sybil down.
She's
Saved
finished.
me? Always wanted to... Wow. What is wrong with her?
Can't leave her like this.
That's disturbing, and I'm going to have to finish her off. Yeah, not happy about that, but is what it is.
Bye, Sybil. Or Trace.
Processed 0%. Interesting.
Hello again, Sybil. Your camarada friends. I want you to tell us where they are. Do you understand?
So that qualifies as a
Sybil's
lead,
Trace.
right? Level 4, you have to take the help function, which lets you summon a cute little pet. We'll get into that some other time. You are also granted the Authenticator to allow you to enter back doors, hidden throughout CloudBank.
We got our lead. We're going downtown. The process will be waiting for us.
Let's check out that microphone.
The empty set. It's closed for good, isn't it?
Now, something you may or may not have noticed in the cutscene. This big triangle here. The triangle on Red's jacket. The fact that it seemed like she's taken this jacket from the man that got stabbed by the Transistor and is now living inside of it. Yeah, apparently there's a whole geometric theme between the triangles and the circles.
Sybil, she... After our run-in, I don't think she ever left.
So that's going to wrap us up for today. Thank you very much for joining me in
With any luck.
episode 2 of my Transistor Let's Play. Come back tomorrow for more, as we follow the lead that Sybil has given us to find the Camerata, get back Red's voice, and figure out just what exactly the heck is going on with this process. See you next time.